Sanjay, I emailed you earlier. Why haven't you responded?
Remember you getting any kind of email from me? You know, you could have just walked down the less than a block that it takes to walk down to my house and actually see me and hear me at the same time.
Oh, there you are. See, I wasn't getting your message, was I? Because we weren't face to face.
You know, it's fascinating to me. People have conference calls literally if they live just down the street from each other, or their offices are right down the hall.
And we were emailing each other last night, and we live 100 yards apart.
You know, I think it's no surprise to people that if you see them and hear them at the same time, it makes a difference. I think what's sort of amazing is how much of a difference it makes. So, for instance, we got our backs turned to each other. If I just start saying words in this moderately noisy environment, you're going to get it right about 10% of the time.
10%?
10% of the time. Now, if I'm looking at you like I am now, it goes up to 60%. So a six-fold increase simply by the fact that you're reading my lips as I'm talking. You read my lips like George Bush.
Yeah, exactly.
If I wasn't saying anything at all, you'd still get it right about 6% of the time because you read lips. And so audio alone, video alone, not so good. Add audio and video together, exponentially better.
And one of the things we were thinking about was Twitter is getting to be so big now, and it's on our show as well, and all that. People in, what is it, 140 characters or 120 characters or something. Does that play into this too, missing the point in a way, because you're not having that one-on-one?
It misses all the other aspects of speech. Speech is one of the most complicated things that we study as neuroscientists. But Twitter, you may not get a person's true intent by reading those few characters. There's an intonation, there's an inflection, they could be being sarcastic, they might be being very serious, you just don't know. But there's only one part of the brain, the superior colliculus. You just read my lips when I said that.
I knew that, yeah.
That integrates both both seeing as well as hearing together. Everything else, you see something, it's integrated in one part of the brain, you hear it, another part of the brain, but the superior colliculus does both together. If you can make that area of your brain hum, really light up, right, the communication is going to be exponentially better.
There's study after study after study. Why do they do these studies? How would they have done this study, and why bother?
Yeah, I think that the real question is how to best improve communication. That's what they're talking about here primarily, and also looking at this idea that in this culturally changing world, how important it is to have these face-to-face conversations. You know, intuitively, I think you probably know that it's better to see and hear somebody, but again, how much of a difference it makes, pretty remarkable.
Good to see you, mate. Welcome back.
Come down, walk all the way down.
I'll walk down.
It's just 100 yards. Yeah.
I will.
All right.
I'll see you later. All right.